I'm going to break down the best way to learn scales as a beginning guitar player. But first, if you're learning to play bar chords and you're struggling, I've got a guide that'll help you learn bar chords in about 5 minutes. Go to guitargympro.com/bar-chords to get it for free. So to learn how to learn scales, we're going to learn the A minor pentatonic scale starting on 5th fret, or what we would call 5th position. I'm going to walk you through what I would do as a beginning guitar player trying to learn this scale. The first thing is to learn 1 octave at a time. So I would start with the A on the 7th fret of the 4th string, and I would play the first octave looking at a scale diagram. So it's going to be 7th fret on the 4th string. It's going to be 5th fret on the 3rd string. It's going to be 7th fret on the 3rd string. It's going to be 5th fret on the 2nd string. It's going to be 8th fret on the 2nd string. It's going to be 5th fret on the 1st string. And then we're going to go backwards. 5th fret on the 1st string, 8th fret on the 2nd string, 5th fret on the 2nd string, 7th fret on the 3rd, 5th fret on the 3rd, and 7th fret on the 4th string. Once I felt comfortable playing that scale, I know where my fingers go and I can play it a little bit. I'm going to say the names of the notes. Now, if you don't know how to say the names of the notes on the neck, if you don't know how to figure out where they are, that's okay. I've got a video on naming all the notes. I'll link that in the description. But assuming you can figure them out, not that you know them cold, but that you can figure out what the notes are, and I'll put them on the screen for this just so we can learn and memorize them this way. I would say them as I play. A, C, D, E, G, A, G, E, D, C, A. So first, I start with 1 octave, not 2, playing all the way across the neck. I'm keeping it just from one A to another A. It's 1 octave. I'm learning where my fingers go. Once I do that, I start saying the names of the notes. A, G, E, D, C, A. Now that I can do that, I'm going to repeat that with the 2nd octave that's down here. Again, I'll put this up on the screen. So, 5th fret on the 6th string, 8th fret 6, 5th fret on the 5th string, 7th on the 5th string, 5th fret on the 4th, and 7th on the 4th. Going backwards, 7th on the 4th, 5th on the 4th string, 7th fret on the 5th string, 5th fret on the 5th string, 8th fret on the 6th string, and 5th fret on the 6th string. Again, saying the notes. A, C, D, E, G, A, G, E, D, C, A. If you're struggling to follow along, feel free to rewind, watch the diagram, and slow this down to 3/4 speed to half speed so that you can follow along or even play along comfortably. Now we're going to put those 2 parts of the full scale together. We started on 7th fret of the 4th string for our first scale, and then we ended on that same 7th fret of the 4th string for our second part of the scale. So now we're going to put those all together. Now we're playing 2 full octaves, the full scale, across the guitar neck in 5th position. Now that we can play the scale in 2 octaves, we're going to say the names of the notes up and back again. A, C, D, E, G, A, C, D, E, G, A, G, E, D, C, A, G, E, D, C, and then A. Now we're going to make music with the scale. I'm going to play an A minor chord, and then a C chord, and then a G chord. I'm going to play those in a loop maybe 4 times. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to play the note A when there's an A chord. I'm going to play the note C when there's a C chord, and I'm going to play the note G when the G chord is happening. Now you see I'm going to jump around the scale while I do this. I'm going to turn on a metronome. We're going to start with a 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I'm using that scale to make music, but it's not the most exciting music. I'm only holding one note as each chord is being played. Instead, what I can do is I can fill in other notes around my target note. So when the A starts, the A minor chord starts, I want to play the note A. When the C chord starts, I want to play the note C, but I can connect them with other notes so that they sound more musical. I'm going to demonstrate that over the same chord progression. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that you get the idea, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play that chord progression 4 times so that you can practice playing our target notes just by themselves, the A, the C, and the G. And then you can rewind, slow it down if you need to, and practice playing some other notes to fill in between those target notes. Here we go. If you found this video helpful, please like and consider subscribing. We've got more lessons coming out all the time. Comment below and let us know what part of scales has been the most challenging for you. And remember, if you're struggling with bar chords, we've got a free guide that'll help you conquer bar chords in just about 5 minutes. Go to guitargympro.com/bar-chords and get it for free.